As you can see, we're in part 3. Because of the distancing that we must maintain in an area like this, which is understandable under circumstances. You know, even on the trams, you've got to make a distance. Yeah, I mean, there's a tram. Here we are in Manchester. I don't know what they call this particular area. St. Peter's Square, this is. A place called St. Peter's Square, where you actually have a tram service. And many bus services similar to those that were in London years and years ago, and still are maintaining that here. So, as we are learning an area,
which one?
So, I mean, I'm not going to show you travelling safety people, because that's not right, and you know, you've got to protect them with respect to the duties they're actually doing. So I give them their dues. Well done job. So yeah, no, but I was quite surprised to know in Manchester they actually got a tram system, and this is it. It's quite surprising. We didn't plan to go this far, but we ended up here, and that's where we ended up. So just learning how to function. Like in London, we do oysters. Here they've got some sort of card system, but we ain't got that. So you have to pay a certain fee to travel to whatever destination you have to go to. Oh, it's quite surprising, actually. You know, it's quite a busy area. I am totally horrified and shocked how busy this particular area is. You know, let me move over here quickly before you're going to lose me for a second. So there's the kind of tram system that what you'd actually find over in Manchester, which is above my head. You know. How you doing, Yippy?
Yeah.
Say anything to them quickly?
Oh, managed to get a ticket, but my God, what a nightmare.
Well, there you go. That says it basically all, really. So, you know, we had to ask people. I mean, they're very nice boys. They're very nice fellas. They're doing a tricky job under the tricky rules and regs that we have to abide as best as we can with reference to COVID. But I said it's the first time I've ventured further out and gone out of my comfort zone. Both Yippy and myself, not used to the strange out of comfort zone that we actually happen to be in.
Travelling outbound towards terminal stops and will then return to our city centre from 6 a.m, operating every 20 minutes until 10 p.m. On Sunday,
It's more.
6:30 a.m, travelling outbound towards terminal stops and then return to our city centre from 7 a.m, operating every 20 minutes until 10 p.m. For further information, passengers, visit www.cfgm.com.
Wow, there you go, and they're quite more informative than Croydon's tram service. I've got to be honest, it's blown my head, that has. I never expected such a matter in an area so way out of London comfort zone as we are now. From London to here, quite surprising how informative everybody really is. I mean, and a tram. I mean, we've even got something we ain't got in London, or I have not noticed it. We've got a very raised tram thing. Oh, here's one coming in now. This one here, this is what their trams look like. I know, it's weird. In a Manchester area, you got these trams, Eccles via MediaCare. You know, they're not as busy, but under the circumstances, obviously they won't be. But my God, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 carriages as such. Well, 2 major carriages with 4 joint individual carriages. So yeah, it's quite surprising actually. Well, impressive. It is Croydon an insult. Croydon, you're an insult compared to Manchester, it would appear, because here we are. And I am totally mystified, John. I don't believe that there is such a network in an area so out of London, you don't expect it. You know. So anyway, This is part 3. We're waiting to get on a tram. Part 4 is going to be another briefie, just like the last couple of parts. Obviously, because I don't know how busy that one's going to be. Because you've got to respect distancing. Just because we're doing this, a fluke really, but do maintain your distance until we're cleared to do so otherwise. You know, so other than that, I hope those who are viewing this are going to enjoy this. There was a shop as we were coming out of the place, let's put it this way. As we came out of the railway station we came off of, if you recall, in part 2, the most surprising, here comes another tram now. I mean, a very frequent service. Dinky Hooters. And yeah, anyway, long story short, this ain't on, is it yet?
No, 13 minutes.
Rounds in 13 minutes. This goes to Manchester Airport. I mean, seriously. Wow. That even leaves our tube services standing. I'd never imagined such a matter. So yeah, I am well impressed. This one's only a 2-carriage though. You got a 1 train, but it's like 2 individual carriages joined. So yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's a small one, so it's got to be a short run to like the Manchester Airport. And they've all got free Wi-Fi on. Wow, that is even more astounding. So yeah, where was I? I'm sidetracking. Yeah, we were coming into a shop, and it goes to show how busy Manchester is as a town, or a city, if you may. Well, I think it is a city. Yeah, of course it is. Silly me. Damn, the dog, you're losing it. I lost it years ago. Lost what? I don't know. I kind of forgotten. Anyway, yeah. So you're right near a studio. There's a little local. You go there, and they're actually maintaining the COVID, which is good in some respects, annoying in another. But they do it in a strange way. That particular shop, it seems, they won't allow, as soon as one comes out, another one to go in. They allow a group to go out and a group then to go in. And then you're queued up like an Anna, freezing if it's cold, wet if it's raining, or like a goose in cooking if it's hot, because the queue's there and it's not bad. I mean, they've even got bloody London below. Anyone think we're in London? I don't know, can anyone see that pigeon? I don't know. I can't see a very clear screen. So I don't know if anyone catch that. I mean, somewhere there, over there, somewhere there's a pigeon. You might be able to see it. But yep, you'd think we were in London. Oh no, here we go. Let's follow pigeon. Let's do a dog special following pigeon. Can anybody see this pigeon? We're trying to find this particular pigeon. I don't know, can you see that pigeon? There's a pigeon. I think he's gonna, I mean, can you see that pigeon? I don't know. If you see that pigeon, I don't know. But I think it's waiting for the next tram that's coming from that general direction. I could be wrong. I mean, hey, I'm a mad dog. What sayeth you, Yippee? Have your take. What do you think of their tramway service?
Weird.
Well, tell everyone what your opinion is.
I don't know.
What
Do you want to get on it?
Well, how much was the ticket on a travel? For argument's sake.
£5.80.
And that was...
Manchester United's football ground.
How many stops would that be?
A few.
Do you know how many?
I'll have a look. Hang on.
There you go. Now, that's not bad pricing, really. It's a little bit of useful information as well.
Right.
So...
There's 1, 2, 3...
Go on.
Oh, it's 4 stops.
4 stops. Well, it's maybe a bit tight there, but...
No, but that was £5.80 for 2 people.
£5.80 for 2, so that's 2...
No, hold on.
£5.80. God, my maths are bad. Half of £5.80.
No, it was £2.80.
There you go. He knows more than I do. £2.80. Well, let's show everybody that.
I'm going to smoke.
And I can see, people see this map? I don't know how clear that's coming out, but here's our map. I don't know how clear that's coming out, in all fairness, because the light's in the wrong position. Now, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but see the machines? Note the familiarity to those that are in London. Not so much for the tram. They're missing one item, unless that's what those classes there unit. That is for the contactless. Usual old traditional and your usual cash. And then I suppose you type whatever you've got to type in for that there. But then, I mean, you've got how they work it in Manchester. In Manchester, you've got Zone 4, which is like Manchester Airport and Ultradune. That's where 2 services are terminated. Then you go to Zone 3, which terminates in a place called Into Trafford Centre. And on top of that, you've got 2 tram destinations going to a place called East Didsbury. Wow, that's a mouthful if you were drunk. And then you go to Zone 2. There must be various prices like they are in London. You've got a place that terminates Eccles, a line there, Media Centre UK, and yeah, that's it. I mean, altogether we're looking, I've just covered now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lines so far. 8 lines are terminated. And then you go to the epicentre, which is like near where I think we are, Deansgate, Victoria. I know, ironic, Manchester has got a Victoria area. And of all places, for those who know London well, New Islington, that's their Zone 1. I mean, and that's from like the south side. Then you go toward the opposite, where you'll end up terminating, let's go like in the same count, there's nothing terminates going away from there in Zone 2. Zone 2 is complete free of travel. You know, you travel within the zone, you have to travel 2 zones. Then you go to Zone 3, where there's only 2 trains terminate there. Both a place called Ashton-under-Lyne. Hell knows, we'll have to check that on another show. Then finally you come to Zone 4, where you got Rochdale Town Centre, Bury, you got 2 of them terminating there, and Shaw Compton. That's a lot of lines. I mean, here's one coming in now, Eccles Media City. You can see that. It's quite amazing how many there is of those. I mean, they don't tell you. You've got various signs. You've got metro stop, change with other services. You've got all various colour schemes. It's a bit like what you'd find on the old, on the London network. You know, the overground network or the underground network. You've got colour codes for various lines that terminate those various places, I have actually said. Which is quite surprising. I mean, with this one, that's like 2 carriages for individuals joined, if you may. Oh, bad. But I don't know where Yippie's gone. She must be doing... Oh, she's right down the far end there. Somewhere over there. You might just be able to see her in the distance. There is old Yippie. Anyway, I'll keep you informed. I'm going to be doing some more, part 4. Hopefully, if I can, when we're on a tram going to Trafford Centre. That's where we're heading to on this trip. So, those who are Manchester United fans, we're going to try and make our way toward Trafford. Why not? It's a nice day. The weather's bright. It's a bit chilly, but the weather is bright. Hey, that could be cool, but we'll know. I'll catch you on part 4. No more until then.